Here's today's cheat for Gemini. Gems was just released, and for those who are familiar with them, it's pre-built, kind of context already provided gems to make things a lot quicker to get to. And so I'm going to show you a cheat for creating them. So what you can do is take some of the pre-existing ones and you can copy them, or any of them, you can copy them. And so I'm going to take the instructions, which if you haven't seen a gem before, there's a lot in there to the instructions. Provide as much as you can. So what we're actually going to do is create a brand new one, a brand new doc, and we're going to paste that whole thing in there. And I'm actually going to take a second just to bold these sections: the purpose, the goals, the overall direction, and the step-by-step instructions. And the reason for that is I'm creating it as a gem design template. And so I'm going to grab that URL. I'm going to start a brand new document. So that first part, creating this doc, you only had to do it once. The second part, inside here, I'm going to say using that. Um, I'm going to tell it, sorry, I'm just going to copy and paste because there's a lot in here. Create a new one to help me prep for interviews. I want to provide two files, a job description and a resume. The output should be positives and negatives of the candidate, 5 interview questions that are relevant to their experience and their role, and a recommendation if they are a good fit for the role. So what I'm building here is a gem to help me prep for interviews. So in the one that I copied, I'm going to call it prepping for interviews, and I'm just going to wait for it to spit out that output. It should just take a second. You could do this inside Gemini as well. It's just I've already got a window open, so I could open a second one. I happen to do it inside Docs. This is just where I ended up. And it should finish creating that. There we go. So we're just going to copy this, and we're going to head back in and paste it in. Now, it always pops this absolutely at the very top, so you just want to get rid of that. And we have our goals. We have our overall direction. You don't need to clean this up. It's just my OCD. And our step-by-step instructions. If it generates example output, delete it. You don't want that in there. And then hit save. All right, so now we can start our chat. And so all I'm going to do in prepping for interviews is I'm going to provide a job description and my resume. And go. And so what it actually does, exactly what I asked it to do. It's going to create my prep. So here's my strengths. This is in fact my resume. So there's my weaknesses. It's still going. Here's my interview questions that it's coming up with, and even a recommendation as to whether I am a fit for the job.